Imagine cruising down the highway expecting your powerful engine to purr, but instead it feels rough, maybe shakes a little, and that dreaded check engine light pops onto your dashboard. If you have scanned your car and found the code P3482, you are likely dealing with a massive engine, probably a V8 or even larger, that uses cylinder deactivation technology. Basically, to save you money on gas when you do not need full power, your car shuts down some cylinders, turning your V8 into a V4. This code specifically tells us that cylinder number 11 is having a performance issue with its intake valve control circuit. It is not just about a light on the dash. The engine control module, or ECM, might actually disable the fuel injector for that cylinder to protect the engine, which is why you feel that nasty misfire. It is a smart system, but when it fails, it can feel like your car is falling apart. Now, before you start worrying about tearing the engine open, let's talk about what is actually happening. The system uses solenoids to control oil pressure that activates or deactivates the valves. If the computer sees the wrong voltage or resistance in the circuit for cylinder 11, it sets this code. The symptoms are pretty clear. You will feel the engine misfire. You will definitely notice you are burning more gas than usual, and the car will just feel sluggish. So, what causes this? Ideally, it could be just a bad solenoid or some damaged wiring, especially near the intake where things get hot. But here's the insider tip that can save you a ton of money. Since this whole system runs on oil pressure, the very first thing you need to do is check your engine oil level and condition. I cannot tell you how many times I have seen a mechanic replace expensive parts when the car was just low on oil, or the oil was too dirty to flow through the tiny screens in the solenoid. If your oil is low or looks like sludge, top it off or change it immediately. That might just clear the code right there. If the oil is fine, you need to look at the wiring. You are looking for scraped wires, burn spots, or loose connectors near the cylinder 11 area. If you are comfortable with a multimeter, you will want to check for continuity and resistance in the solenoid circuit. You should see 0 ohms on a good wire. If you find an open circuit or infinite resistance, you have found your problem. Remember, do not just throw a new solenoid at it without checking the wiring and oil pressure first. It is often the simple things that trip up these advanced systems.